Today, we commemorate the establishment of something that began 24 years ago. We are reaping the benefits of our years of accomplishment and achieving our aim of providing a high-quality education. The Cashew Treehouse Learning Center was established in response to a request from the parents in the Payatas rubbish dump for a high-quality preschool education for their children. The Cashew Treehouse Learning Center is fueled to fulfill the mission to give free preparatory education to economically disadvantaged students in Payatas who are committed to complete their education in order to reach their full potential and alter their life. This afternoon, allow us to travel back in time and reminisce on all the hardships ASCF Cashew had to endure before they came this far. To establish a successful learning center at ASCF Cashew, they designed a method of instruction that would generate intellectual, kind, self-sufficient, and God-fearing pupils. A comprehensive development of a child. This integrated an early childhood Christian curriculum that is focused on the development of a child as a whole person that is created by God in spirit, soul, and body. The Cashew Early Years program runs several services aimed at encouraging the promotion of emotional, physical, spiritual, and moral well-being while enhancing a child's life skills. The school is predominantly funded by a charitable foundation in the United Kingdom called the Asian Students Christian Trust, under the operational name of the Children of the Dump, Manila. The Children of the Dump has been caring for children in the Philippines since 1975 and is committed to providing early education to these youngsters under our care. However, due to the introduction of the K-12 system by the Department of Education, the challenges brought by the legalities of land ownership in Payatas, and the compounding decline in the economy, the management has decided to temporarily suspend Cashew's operation for a year. By the grace of God, there were enough more supporters to cover the costs of all the projects. This also allowed us to put up a new building in a lot owned by ASCF adjacent to the Mango Treehouse building. During the construction of the new learning center, the foundation designed a temporary school on the undercroft of the Mango Treehouse building for 2 years. This demonstrates that nothing will deter ASCF Cashew from achieving its aim of providing superior education. And then, in January 2020, the building was done and the classes relocated. Children living in poverty like them deserve a secure learning environment and a desire for a good education. But in March 16, 2020, our national government imposed an enhanced community quarantine all over the Philippines. It was several months of community lockdowns in response to the COVID-19 outbreak. Schools and other facilities, except for essential services, remain closed.
Welcome to Asian Student Christian Foundation.
In May 2020, the health and community protocols were modified and the school started to reopen, albeit albeit exclusively for remote education. The foundation as a whole has been prepared for this. It has not been easy for everyone, but here, through the collaboration of the foundation, the administration, teachers, parents, and students, we have outdone ourselves in terms of maintaining a virtually excellent education. A year into remote and distance learning, we are still coping and swimming with the tides to provide quality early years education to our students. We are optimistic that by 2022, our rooms will be filled with laughters and cheers again. Our tables and chairs will be occupied by eager students, and we will finally feel the life back again in our school premises. For now, like the rest of the world, we remain hopeful. The Asian Student Christian Foundation Cashew Treehouse Learning Center established a drop-in center in a poor community in Sitio Pintor, Barangay San Isidro, Rodriguez, Rizal for the academic year 2021 to 2022. The community is in desperate need of assistance and is located near the Montalban landfill. As a result, life is difficult for the families who live near a dump site. Without electricity, clean water, and sanitation, it is also difficult to obtain health and education. Because the majority of parents in Sitio Pintor are also illiterate, the school had to devise a strategy to provide free early childhood education to those in greatest need. In accordance with ongoing restrictions and health protocols, the school began providing home visitation and tutorial services at least 3 times a week in Sitio Pintor. Our goal is to make education available to everyone, even in the midst of this pandemic. The success of a school can be measured by the accomplishments of its former students. Here are pieces of evidence of this success. Academically, our school competed in various inter-school tournaments and won numerous times.
I am Coriana Lugil Balahadja de Ocampo. I finished my kinder at ASCF Cashew as a top student year 2016-2017. I was nurtured by excellent teachers during my early youth. Those wonderful teachers are always there to teach and help us achieve our dreams. My dear ASCF Cashew, I am grateful to you for all the sweet and sour memories that I have had with you. The 2 years that I spent in your esteemed foundation have been one of the most fundamental years of my early youth. It is a privilege to be part of such an amazing foundation filled with amazing people. My heartfelt gratitude to all the members of the foundation who work tirelessly to make the world a better place for the children like me. And to all those great souls who provide their unconditional support for the great cause of this foundation. You may not get to see the smile that you put on our faces, but you know for sure that all you do every day has a tremendous impact on our happiness and success. My esteemed ASCF Cashew, happy 24th Foundation Day. Continue to flourish. Thank you very much.
If we have a proud history, we will have a great future. If we have a strong educational foundation, we will have a successful career in the future. So to all of our Cashew students who are constantly soaring high and progressing upward, congratulations and keep up the good work. To all of our supporters, the administration, the faculty and staff, teachers, parents, and students, happy anniversary to us and happy 24th founding anniversary Asian Student Christian Foundation Cashew Treehouse Learning Center project.
Cashew parents, teachers, and of course students. Happy founding anniversary. I am happy that we are strong all this sa lahat ng mga taong ibas, no? All these years we are getting stronger. And I just want to commend all of your effort, teachers, parents, no, sa pagbibigay ng dekalidad na edukasyon para sa ating mga youngsters. I want you all to tap your shoulders for doing a good job. Ang pagiging strong ng Cashew, ng Asian Students Christian Foundation ay very embedded, very rooted, no, sa ating mga dugo. Dahil nakasurvive tayo ng mga ilang years, no, nandito pa nga sa payatas. And sa tulong, syempre, hindi pwedeng mawala ang pagtutulungan ng ang partnership ng mga guro, ng administration, and of course, parents, dahil dyan talaga nakasalalay ang quality education ng mga bata. You are strong, and I just want to commend all of your efforts for doing a great job, no, para malagpasan ang lahat ng mga balakid na dumadating lagi sa Cashew, and patuloy tayo nagiging matatag. And syempre, karakter yan ng mga parents at ng mga teachers ng nasa Cashew. No, I want you all then to have that kind of character, yung pagiging matatag, especially in these tough times. So kung ang Cashew matatag, what more sa mga parents, sa mga teachers, and sa mga estudyante na nasa loob ng Cashew, nasa loob ng Asian Students Christian Foundation. So, ano man ang mangyari, I am with you all, and I am, of course, happy sa mga nararating at sa mga patuloy na pag-unlad na nangyayari sa ating paaralan. And I pray that all of us, syempre, will be strong, no? Will be stronger talaga. And will survive, of course, sa panahong ito. Kapit lang. And to Cashew, congratulations sa lahat ng mga taon na ating sa mga katatagan, no? And ipagpatuloy natin ito. To you, teachers and parents. Happy founding anniversary, and God bless everyone. Good job!
Hello, and wow, 24 years. Congratulations, Cashew Treehouse Learning Center. Actually, when you think back to those 24 years, I'm sure it was not all unicorns and rainbows, but with dedicated people behind the scenes and the support of the whole school community, ensuring that learning continues for the underprivileged children, you were able to make such a difference in their lives. So I will leave you with my favorite quote by Matti Stefanik. He said that unity is strength. With teamwork and collaboration, wonderful things can be achieved. So carry on, and congratulations everybody.
Sa lahat ng mga guro, karanib ng mga staff ng ASCF, sa mga magulang, mga batang mag-aral, at sa lahat na may kaugnayan sa Cashew Treehouse. Una, higit sa lahat, ang isang masidhi at marubdob ng pagbati sa ika-24 na kaarawan ng pagkakatatag ng Cashew Treehouse. Marahil ang iba sa inyo ay may kaugnayan doon sa mga pamilya na noong pa man ay nagkaroon ng kaugnayan sa Cashew. Kaya sa madaling salita ay maaaring meron pa yung kaalaman din sa kasaysayan ng Cashew. Ang Cashew Treehouse kasi ay tinayo bilang pagtugon sa pangangailangan noong Payatas Rubbish Dam noong 1998. Sa paglago nito at gayon din sa pagsapit ng panahon ng Payatas Rubbish Dam ay isinara ng tuluyan, nagpatuloy ang ating paglilingkod dito naman sa mayoriya ng mga taong nangangailangan ng tulong sa Montalban at ngayon din sa Sitio Pintor na isa ngayong bagong rubbish dam. Napakaganda ng kasaysayan ng Cashew sapagkat nakita natin yung mga paglago ng mga dating mag-aral, ang pagbabago ng buhay ng mga nakatapos sa Cashew, nagkaroon sila ng kanilang kapalaran at nakakatuwa ang mga bungang ito. At ito'y patotoo na ang Cashew Treehouse ay isang institusyon na nakapagbibigay ng malaking kontribusyon sa komunidad, gayon din sa sosyal na at edukasyonal na pag-aaral at pagkatuto ng mga mag-aaral, gayon din ang mga magulang. Higit sa lahat, nakakatuwa rin isipin na sa pamamagitan ng Cashew ay marami rin mga magulang ang naging sanay o nagkaroon ng kaalaman at kabatiran ukol sa pang-espiritual na buhay, at isa yun sa pinakamagandang bunga na naging prutas ng Cashew Tree House. Ganun pa man, ang aking pasasalamat, unang sa lahat sa ating Panginoong Diyos. Pangalawa, yung mga tao na nagkaroon ng puso na patuloy na sumuporta at tumulong doon sa programa ng Cashew. Unang sa lahat, yung Children of the Dumb ng UK, ang Asian Student Christian Foundation Board sa pangunguna ni Kay Mackay sa UK, kasama yung kanyang mga trustees, at sa ACF naman ay sa pangunguna ni Sarah McLeod at ng board ng ACF ay taos-puso ang aming pasasalamat sapagkat patuloy silang sumusuporta. Salamat din sa mga manggagawa ng ACF, sa head teacher, sa mga guro, sa mga magulang, nagbuboluntaryo na patuloy na makatulong sa araw-araw na gawa ng Cashew, gayon din sa mga staff ng Mango na patuloy din tumutulong doon sa programa ng Cashew. Kaya sa pagtiriwang ng ika-24 na taong karawan ng Cashew Tree House, dalangin ko na naman ay patuloy na mulad, patuloy na makamit ang mga layunin at atikain ng Children of the Dumb, Asian Student Christian Foundation, kasama ng mga magulang at mga staff at mga guro, na makamit lalo ang tagumpay sa proyektong ito. Kaya mula sa aking payak na kalagayan, nais ko kayong batiin na kami 4 na taong pagdiriwang at naway pagpalain ng Panginoong Diyos ang patuloy na paglago ng Cashew Tree House. Maraming salamat.
Hello, and my name is Sarah McLeod, and I'm the chairman of Asian Student Christian Foundation, where Cashew is supported fully in the Philippines. And I'm coming to you from the United Kingdom as I'm travelling to see my family, and I've been asked to just send you a few warm wishes on the 24th Foundation Day this coming week, which is an amazing achievement. And I'm just looking at the numbers, and there are 100 students this year in Cashew, and I was told that over 3,500 students came through Cashew and had their first early years of education, and that is simply amazing. I'm very, very proud to be part of this organisation and support each and every one of you as you go through your initial early years of education with us and get to know some of you and your families. I just want to say 1 or 2 things, and really it comes down to, at the start of your education, never give up. You may not get it the first time, but you will get it the second time and the third time, maybe even the 4th time. So always try and always do your best. That's all anyone can ask of each and every one of you. And your teachers and the people that support you are with you 100%. So I'd like to end this short message by just saying, I'd like you to be kind, be brave, be honest, be creative, be humble, be thankful, be happy, and just always be you. Have a wonderful 24th Foundation Day. Wish I could be there and wish we could all be together. We will soon, maybe next year. But have a fantastic day, and all my love from over here in the United Kingdom, and looking forward to seeing the videos and the photos coming from our special day.
Hello children, hello teachers, and hello everybody involved with Cashew Tree Learning Centre. It's a delight for me to be able to join you today to celebrate 24 wonderful years of Cashew Tree. I think about all the children that have benefited from the high quality teaching that you are getting at the moment. I'm sorry that you're still all learning virtually, but we will have a very proud and wonderful future together as many, many more children benefit from Cashew Tree Learning Centre. My name is Kay and I'm the chairman of the charity, and it's so proud of everything that you're doing, all the hard work so that you can succeed in your education. So thank you for everything you're doing, and I so look forward to working with you for the next 24 years. God bless you all, and a very happy Christmas to you.
Every year we get together for memories that last forever. This year's gonna be a special year. We waited for a chance like this, a chance to shine. Could we resist? We'll pour our hearts and soul, our time is here. Let's lay the foundation of love with the power and glory from up above. Let's join hand in hand as we pray for a beautiful and fun foundation day. Every day we'd face the world with things we've learned, some new, some old. We thank the Lord for blessing us this day. Our moment's here, let's make it count. We'll do our best, forget our doubts. Heaven will be with us all the way. Let's lay the foundation of love with the power and glory from up above. Let's join hand in hand as we pray